Welcome to Leadership Energetics. Okay, so I had a friend over not long ago and she just meditated with me for the first time. And this was amazing because this is what happened. She started telling me, I feel my senses, I feel my emotions. And that's when it clicked. So many people, so many people are actually so disconnected to their senses and how they feel. They're just moving and moving and moving one thing to the next thing to the next thing, and they're just constantly doing. And they're constantly just thinking, and they're constantly just bulldozing their emotions or letting things pass their mind. They're just letting things over their head. Like, that's not how you lead in a powerful way. To lead in a powerful way is when you are so present because you're so connected to yourself that you have the ability to have phenomenal deep levels of presence in the moment so that you really communicate with people's souls. You see people, you see yourself, and by seeing yourself you act in ways that are integral and loving and powerful and impactful in positive ways. Leadership energetics is all about you realizing that your energy is your currency, is your authority, is your magnetism. Your energy is your currency, is your magnetism, is your authority. Let me say that again. Your currency is your energy. Your currency is your energy. Your energy is your currency. Your magnetism and your authority. Okay, so that means where your focus goes, attention flows. And where attention flows, energy flows. I think it goes where your focus goes, energy flows. Where your attention is, energy flows. But that's okay. So if you focus your energy on your beingness, right? You look at your hands. That's when you see your hands, you feel your hands, you sense your hands, you mindfully experience your hands. That's being connected to your being. And that frequency, that energy, if you hold that and you embody that in everything you do, it's like you're meditating in every single moment, in every single experience. That is potent. Your beingness allows you to transcend a lot of things that could hook your attention and your energy into. So the more connected you are to your beingness and you're less in your mind, less thinking, like this is what I should be doing, this is what I shouldn't be doing. You're just flowing with what your intuition and your inspiration is telling you to do. Things flow and there's so much more ease in your life. Because your beingness, you being yourself, is what people mean when they say just be yourself. Like, don't worry about doing the right thing, saying the right thing, just be. Because it will all flow naturally. And it's true. But I think beingness is an art form. I think really, truly being able to be connected to your beingness is really, fully an art form. Because when you are connected to your being, what you are doing is you aren't allowing your thoughts and your emotions to control your choices. You are simply resting in your own energy. You are no longer needing to chase any emotions because you are the eye of the storm. Beingness allows you to be able to handle a lot of things because you're no longer reacting. To be in your beingness is to build such a strong presence through responding consistently, building a frequency on responding where you have a calm power that radiates from your aura. And that's built through presence, through consistent responses, responding instead of reacting impulsively. That is when your aura starts to become stronger and your energy starts to become very much something people feel before they see. You know, when somebody walks in a room and you're just like, okay, you just feel them coming a mile away. Well, that's somebody's big presence. Building your presence is the way that you build your authority, your magnetism, and people's trust in you. So I also want to say one thing that I've been loving this sentence so much, I've been considering getting this tattooed on me. It pays to be connected. It pays to be connected. Let me say that once more. It pays to be connected. It pays to be connected to yourself. It pays to be connected to other people. But you can only be connected to other people when you're connected to yourself. It always comes back to you. So, connecting to yourself and realizing that when you change something inside, like the seed of life, you change things externally. So it pays to be connected to yourself. So anything that's emotional regulation, anything that's connecting with your emotions is key to build your presence, because your emotions are always going to be present. You're learning your ability to, your intelligence of how to relate, how to understand, and how to have wisdom around your emotions is key. Because when you have that, it's a huge advantage, because most people don't have that. And also, it is a huge benefit for everyone that you're connected to, because now you are able to intelligently relate to them through your emotions, instead of just instinctively, impulsively, reactively allow your anger, your fear, your insecurities to control your choices. You are now able to move from the place of spirit, from a place of soul and heart, instead of ego. Nothing wrong with ego. The only purpose of the ego is to keep you safe, to survive. But when we move from the survival instinct instead of the spirit, you're always surviving instead of thriving. And I want you to thrive. I want you to thrive. I want you to thrive. So to do that, you need to be able to let go of the patterns of making choices from fear, but instead making choices from love. What do I mean by that? Let me explain. When you make choices from love instead of choices from fear, you are now moving from a place of desire, from a place of intention, from a place of directing your energy instead of allowing your energy to direct your choices. And when you are in that headspace, in that posture, you're now embodying leadership energetics. Now, come back to the next episodes that I post on this YouTube channel. Subscribe, comment, because I want to hear from you and connect with you. It pays to be connected. I also would like you to like the video if you liked it, because we're going to continue diving deeper into these topics. Beingness is powerful, is needed, is powerful, is needed in your leadership journey. So keep practicing emotional regulation like your life depends on it, because it does. Your career, every single aspect of thriving depends on your emotional regulation. Okay, so let's thrive instead of just survive, because we're here to live a happy life, not only a long life. Okay, so I'll